You are 20 years old. Against you stands the richest empire in the world. They have gold armies, war elephants, and hundreds of thousands of soldiers. You have one chance. No retreat. He never lost a single battle, but destroyed everyone who stood close to him. He conquered the world and did not know what to do with it. This is the story of Alexander the Great, a man who became a legend too early. Alexander is only 20 years old. His father, Philip II, is dead, killed during a public celebration. Philip was a powerful king, feared, respected. He united Macedonia and dominated Greece. After his death, everything begins to fall apart. Greek cities start to rebel. Nobles question the throne. Enemies prepare to strike. No one believes in Alexander. Too young, too emotional, too reckless. Conspiracies appear almost immediately. Alexander understands one thing. If he hesitates, he dies. He acts fast. He orders the execution of every possible rival, friends, relatives, generals.
Greece is watching carefully. The city of Thebes decides to test him. They rebel. If Alexander loses, all of Greece will rise against him. Alexander does not negotiate. He marches immediately. The city is surrounded. Fighting erupts, street by street, house by house. The resistance is brutal. When Thebes finally falls, the city is destroyed. The population is sold into slavery. After this, no Greek city dares to rebel again. Greece falls silent. Now Alexander turns east to Persia. The Persian Empire is enormous. It controls Asia. Its wealth is unimaginable. Many believe the campaign is madness, a small Macedonian army against the greatest empire on earth. Alexander crosses the Hellespont, stepping onto Asian soil, a symbolic moment. There is no turning back. In the first battles, Alexander fights in the front lines. He is nearly killed several times. The army sees this. They see their king risking his life beside them. From this moment, they believe in him completely. Darius III gathers his army. He is certain numbers will crush the Macedonians. But the battlefield is narrow. This robs Persia of its advantage. Alexander notices the weakness, the center where Darius stands. He strikes directly at it. It is dangerous, but it works. Darius panics and turns his chariots to flee. The entire army sees it. Panic spreads. The battle becomes a rout. And in that moment, Persia loses forever, because an empire whose king flees the battlefield is already dead. The Siege of Tyre, the hardest war. The city of Tyre stands on an island. Alexander has no fleet. A direct assault is impossible. Any other commander would have bypassed the city. Alexander chooses obsession. He orders a causeway built into the sea, stone by stone, under constant attack. The siege lasts 7 months. The soldiers are exhausted. Losses mount. When the city finally falls, Alexander shows he does not forgive resistance. Thousands are killed. Thousands are sold into slavery. This is the hardest victory of the entire campaign. Egypt, no battle, no resistance. The priests declare him the son of a god. Crowds bow before him, and here, something changes. Alexander does not reject it. He begins to demand prostration, wear foreign clothing, distance himself from his own men. He founds a city, Alexandria. It will become a center of science, culture, and trade. From this moment on, Alexander no longer sees himself as just a king. The Macedonians see it too. Their king is changing. Darius raises one final army. This is the decisive battle. The battlefield is prepared for Persia. Chariots, traps, war elephants. Alexander responds with maneuver. He draws out the flank, then drives a wedge into the center. Once again, the target is Darius. Darius flees again. This is the end. The Persian Empire ceases to exist. At a banquet, one of his old companions reminds him that he is not a god. A second of silence. Then rage. A sword. A strike. His friend is dead. He kills Clytus, the man who once saved his life. Later, Alexander regrets it. But the trust is gone. From that day on, only those who fear him remain by his side. The army has been fighting for 8 years. Heat, disease, exhaustion. At the Hydaspes River, Alexander faces King Porus. Porus commands war elephants, a weapon the Macedonians have never seen. Alexander crosses the river at night and attacks from an unexpected direction. The battle is brutal. Losses are enormous. Porus is wounded, but refuses to surrender. Alexander respects him and allows him to rule. After the victory, Alexander wants to go further. But at the Hyphasis River, the army refuses. Not one unit, the entire army. The officers tell him, the men are broken. Alexander locks himself in his tent for several days. He waits for them to change their minds. They do not. For the first time, he accepts defeat without a battle. Suddenly, he falls ill. Perhaps a fever, perhaps poison. He dies at 32. He leaves his empire to the strongest. After his death, wars erupt between his generals. The empire collapses. Alexander defeated every enemy, but he could not stop himself. He entered history forever, but left no future behind. That is why we remember his name and do not see his.